Hi Lola, thanks for joining us today. It has been 2 years now since the abduction of the Chibok girls by Boko Haram. Do you think there are any ongoing plans from the Nigerian government to release these girls?
The fact that the Chibok girls are still in Boko Haram's custody for 2 years now means that the Nigerian government is doing little or nothing about it, and if they are, they're not doing enough. First of all, it took 16 days to acknowledge that they were indeed abducted, and it took another 66 days for the report from the Presidential Committee to indeed confirm that the Chibok girls were abducted. And now it's report. I mean, this days is enough for this girl, so I can take it to any part of the world. And it's been reported in the news that the president has empowered the military. But the thing is, they do not have enough information to work with. And there have been promises, there have been reassurance that these girls will be released. But Nigerians do not need promises anymore. They do not want reassurance. What we need is concrete plans as to how these girls will be liberated. That's all.
Okay, and do you think that the abduction was a result of the Boko Haram campaign against Western education, or do you think that Nigerian politicians are playing politics with the life of these children?
Well, I think the abduction is as a result of both, because Boko Haram claim that they abduct girls and women to turn them to the path of Islam and to make sure they do not attend schools. While Nigerians also think politicians are using the lives of those children to play games, just to score cheap political points. But that's not the point. Whether they were abducted for political reasons or because Boko Haram think it's against because Boko Haram is against Western education. The point is these children, they do not have right to abduct these children. And these children have hopes to go to school, they have right to life, they have right to education. But because they have been abducted by these people, now their hopes have been dashed away because of some set of terrorists who call themselves Boko Haram.
Do you think that Nigerians need the intervention of the international community for the release of these girls?
I mean, Nigerians appreciate the international community because when it happened, there were campaigns from the international celebrities, there were campaigns from even the president's wife, the US president's wife, Michelle. We appreciate that. But what Nigerians really need is the support of the international community. We need the encouragement, we need the support in releasing these girls, we need the support of the Americans, we need the support of the UN, especially the UN Security Council, the Americans, the British, the Chinese, to undertake enhanced air surveillance and potential action on ground to the sighting and the release of these girls.
What do you think should be done in different parts in the world in the future to avoid the abduction of school children?
I think all governments should now support a declaration on safe schools, just as Norway has done, which states that attacks against universities, colleges, high schools should be seen as crime against humanity. And I think international community should ensure the funding of cameras, guards, gates, to protect the lives of children in conflict zones. UN made a promise to the children all over the world that they will have rights to education and opportunity to life. The purpose of this universal declaration would be defeated if children all over the world don't have chance to go to schools. So I think UN has to do something about this.
Thank you very much, Lola.